Hello everyone, and welcome back. Ignore the shooting. Game glitches sometimes, but this is the best freeze frame I can get before the action occurs. On the top side, on the green team, we have Mechmind and Incinerate. Mechmind, this is Mechmind's starting, and that's Incinerate starting. On the bottom side, on the red team, we have Sport87Recife. That's his starting, and then we have Happydeath. Those are our two teams. We're on Biohazard, this glorious dumpster fire of a map, but I don't know, let's rock and roll. Both sides starting with the same, basically, both working together, both teammates on both sides working together to take that first lab. At least that's what I think it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Green's immediately, Incinerate's immediately starting with the harass as the red team of Sport and Happy are both working to take that other base. Back on the other side, Mech is working to take the other bases. It's already chaotic. Incinerate's low. He goes down above their base. Sport goes up and he'll start fighting for that top base. Mechmind over here has claimed that base. Right now they're both 3-3 bases wise. A lot of flackers coming out. Infantry. Oh, and Incinerate's going to try to stop this cap. He fails. Does he go down? Oh, he barely lives, getting back to their base. It's 4-4 now. Mech was able to take that other base while Happy started to siege mid. Oh, a lot of bots coming from Incinerate. He's harassing their back base. Sport and Happy quickly go to intercept. Incinerate's right now being a very high aggressor. Mechmind is right now slowly taking the rest of the base. He's more of the defender, but Incinerate's just causing chaos across the map. Happy and Sport have to react quickly and promptly to be able to keep their bases going. Most of the neutral enemies mid. Oh, Incinerate goes down up top. I missed that. But he really is trying to stop that base from existing. Most of the neutral guys in the middle are gone, so it's just now who can get the bots down to claim it. Oh, Sport's starting his... Oh, yeah, he's starting his own invasion of the other side, but his bots are going to quickly be killed. Not much help on them. Oh, Incinerate drops a base on them and gets a guy in the cap it. But they end up spinning it around and capturing it back anyway. Incinerate... Oh, Incinerate died in that. I missed that. That is my bad. There's a lot happening and I'm missing a lot of it. Mechmind has a force slowly filling. Happy below half health. Oh, Incinerate and Mech are right now trying to defend their base. Sport did drop it for a second. They got bots back in it. Oh, Incinerate immediately counters back as Mechmind's mid fighting this fight. Red did end up claiming that middle base, but they're trying to fight back. Their Bucky's now coming out with Flacker support and some other tanks. It's right now chaos in the mid side as everyone's panicking, dropping stuff, trying to cause as much damage to other base falls. Green team starts to get some bots in it, but they immediately are killed off. Dude, it is massacre in the mid right now. Sport drops some bots to try to deal with that bottom right base as green team captures the mid base but won't last for long. Sport has to run away as Incinerate catches up. Oh, now the red team goes to capture the base. They fail to capture it and it's immediately destroyed. Mech has to back up as he almost dies. He's below half health. Their red team right now, I think, is slowly starting to get the edge. It's very much a siege right now. Who breaks first? They're still dropping stuff. They're dropping some of the turtles down to soak up some damage. As now it's just a trench warfare, basically. They're just firing back and forth at each other. Oh, Incinerate doing Incinerate things, destroying stuff in the way back, doing some damage to their base. Red's base is now a little hurt. It's just chaos right now. I don't even know where to look. I screwed up. Dude. How the hell did I do that? Whatever. It's still just chaos in the middle. Sport now is doing a little bit of harassment on the right side, trying to take one of the bases out. All the bots will end up dying. Incinerate counters back while attacking their lab. A heavy unit for red is out, but is low on health. Another one's in mid. Oh, Happy moves it forward. Happy is slowly advancing their position. Sport is picking off a few of these mortar bots that have slipped through. Incinerate's still dropping them. He's just causing as much chaos as possible as Mech starts to get the advantage slowly. He's trying to keep his people, his stuff like... Incinerate dies to Sport after taking out a base. It's just chaos. There's two... Mech has to try to hold this by himself right now, but he's starting to lose it. Incinerate dying might have cost them the mid. They're coming back quickly, though. Red side just seems too hard right now to break through, as green is starting to crumble. Three-quarters of the mid is controlled by red now, as red is still breaking through more and more. Green captures the base, but is immediately destroyed. Green is slowly losing the foothold in that middle. Incinerate's strategies might be costing them a little bit. He's dropping tanks and trying to keep hold of the middle, but they're still losing more and more. That Gatling turret's helping defend over the wall. Or over the cliff. Some tank destroyers up top, destroying stuff. Green, I think, has finally fell. Incinerate and Mech have started losing their foothold. Incinerate's going a little deep. Oh, the bottom right base might fall also. It has fallen. Incinerate's desperate to keep the base together. A little bit of a misplay by Incinerate might have just cost them a lot of this game. They're down to 3 bases. He's panicking to try to get that base back under their control. But one of the big boy tanks has been dropped on the over here. It's missing this bot somehow, so it's not able to kill it and focus on the base. Red has owned the mid now. It is 5 bases to 3 right now. Or 4 bases to 2, if we're not counting their main base. It's being chaotic. Only like 2 minutes left in the game. Red is starting to siege this right base. I think that base might fall. If the base falls, they're down to 1 base. Another Goliath is being dropped on the field. Dude, 2 Goliaths, 3 Goliaths have been dropped in the middle. Will they push? Don't know. But they're still hanging out there. Red is sieging from across over there. Mechmind dies. Incinerate tries to get away and dies also. That might be the final straw. Red is starting their siege. Mech is back up, but he might be too late. Them dying might have been the final nail in the coffin. The 3 Goliaths are pushing in. 2 more dropped on the right base, finally ending it. 3 were dropped on the right base. A 4th one's being into this push. One of the Mechmind dies to Sport. The final base hold, they're trying their best. Incinerate's all that's left. He's building as much as he can to try to hold. He's trying his best, but there's just so much here. Gatling, Buckies, artillery, Goliaths. It might just be too much. Mechmind has left the game. I think that seals the fate of this match then. Yeah, they both die, and that is game basically. Everything is pushing for their final base. Red team owns everything. They're just waiting for the final Incinerate. The AI in Mechmind is still fighting, but it is over. Incinerate and Mech tried their best, but they fell. Right when Incinerate died that one time, it sent everything chaos in the mid. Right when the mid foothold was lost, it was unfortunate that they just couldn't gain back any ground. Everything Incinerate tried to do on the sides just was not working by a point.